Hi, my name is Vanessa, and my lesson plan is titled Rainbow a Day. And I apologize, I am going to be reading directly off of my lesson plan. I can present this to you in person or teach it to children without getting flustered at all, but the second I'm in front of a camera, I kind of lose my mind. So I'm going to read directly off of the lesson plan. So I apologize if it's a little canned. All right, the materials that I would need is the book I Can Eat a Rainbow by Elena Rose. The I Can Eat a Rainbow a Day tracking handout that I created, that's visual. How Does a Rainbow Make You Healthy, which is another visual that I made. It's a parent's handout for the students to take home. It's lots of words. Pencils, one per child. Bananas, one per child. Fresh blueberries and raspberries, one container of each. Peanut butter, and make sure the peanut butter has only peanuts and salt as ingredients to keep it as healthy as possible. I know most schools nowadays are peanut free, so of course you can substitute sun butter, almond butter, any other type of spread as necessary. Child safe spreading knives and optional paper plates, but I would recommend paper plates, make it much cleaner. The introduction to the Rainbow a Day activity is reading the book I Can Eat a Rainbow by Elena Rose. Unfortunately, I don't have that book on me right now, but I did read it. There's a video of it online as well. It's a short book, preschool aged, simple rhyming words. It talks about how the main character of the book, the little girl, she really just wants to eat cookies and cake and chips all day, but she knows that's not healthy. So she's eating all these different fruits and vegetables that cover the colors of the rainbow, and how she knows that these foods are not only delicious, but they're going to help her grow big and strong. So it covers all the things that are necessary to keep her healthy. So I would read that book, and while we're reading it, discuss the healthy choices that are made in the book, how having other foods are okay in moderation, just sometimes in smaller amounts. And I'd emphasize the different colors and how eating of the colors of the rainbow gives us different nutrients and keeps us healthy. After I read the book, we would then proceed to the snack parts. And I would prep for the snack. I would already have the plates in each child's seating area put down, a dollop of peanut butter or other spread already on the plate, a knife, a child-safe knife, of course, at each child's seat, and a banana still in the peel at each child's seat as well. So then they would move into the eating area. They'd take their seats. Once they were seated, I'd ask the children to open the bananas on their own. I would demonstrate how to do it. And then, of course, any child who was having difficulty with it, I would help them. Once all of them were peeled, lie the banana down on the plate. And then using the child-safe spreading knives at this point, actually probably before this point, we would discuss knife safety. The second they sat down and they saw the knife, we would discuss knife safety, that although these are child-friendly knives, they still do cut. We're not going to point them at anybody. We're not going to put them on our own skin. They need to stay on the table unless you're using it, and it's okay to use it now. I'm telling you, you can pick it up now. Time to spread the peanut butter. So the children would pick up their knives, and the children would spread their peanut butter along the top side of the banana. And of course, I would help anybody who needed help, but I would encourage them to try to do it on their own. And then once everybody has the peanut butter on their banana, I would ask the children which berry they wanted, the blueberry or the raspberries. And I would give them some to top their banana. Approximately 7 berries is considered a proper serving for a preschool child. So I'd give each of them approximately 7 berries. Then the children would put the berries on top of the peanut butter on top of the banana. The children could then use their knives to split the banana into pieces and eat it that way, or they can just pick it up and eat it, like a sandwich. Either way, whichever they'd prefer, as long as, again, they're not stabbing each other with the knives. And then while the children are putting their snacks together, I'd continue to discuss the different colors of the foods and how they get the things their body needs to help them grow strong, called nutrients. And I'd relate it back to the book. And it's really hard to remember what every color has, so you could refer back to the parents' handout that I made as well, which has all of that information on it. Once the children were done eating, this would be the closure and then the transition. once the children were done eating the closure part, I would then introduce the visual, which is the I can eat a rainbow a day graph, and it shows the colors of the rainbow, and then including white at the bottom, because that's it's not part of the rainbow, but it is part of healthy fruits and vegetables. And then it has a blank space in case the picture of what they ate isn't included. This is a tracking sheet that preferably I'd like to have this laminated so they could use it again and again and again. That doesn't always happen, but preferably I'd like it to be laminated. So it has this blank space, so as they're eating food that day or in the future, they can fill it in, draw a picture, or write it out, or ask an adult to write it out. So now that they're all done eating and they've washed their hands, now they can use their pencils, and every child would have one of these, and they would circle their banana. And so they already had something from this row eaten. Then if they had blueberries or raspberries, they already have something from that row eaten. If this was a snack we were doing later in the day, we could definitely include what they ate for breakfast, what they ate for their morning snack, or for lunch. So if they already had cucumbers and peaches for breakfast, cucumbers for lunch, you can see that they'd already have almost their entire rainbow done for the day. So I'd encourage the children to keep it up, and hopefully at least on the day we did this, at least eat the entire rainbow, hopefully every day. But if it only holds their attention for one day, at least one day they ate an entire rainbow. The parent handouts that I made, you won't be able to read here, but I'll upload it so you can see it. But the parent handout has all the different colors of the rainbow, what makes them that color, examples of the fruits and vegetables in that color, the main nutrients in those fruits and vegetables. And then this is a list explaining what everything does. Lycopene provides sun protection. Fiber helps regulate the body's use of sugars. Vitamin A helps form and maintain healthy teeth and bones. So it has all the things that are listed. So the parents, we're supposed to be working with parents whenever possible. So that way we can really help educate the parents and let them see why it's so important that we eat this rainbow a day, because this is how your body functions. So that would, again, you can use that while you're talking to the kids as a reference, and send it home for the parents. After they're done circling everything, as we're getting ready to move on to the next activity, I would say, all right, it's time to go outside, or, move on to the next activity, whatever that may be. And I'd have the children line up or move to the next area based on the color of shirt that they're wearing. So everybody who's wearing a red shirt, please line up, and then I'd ask them to name a fruit or a vegetable that's the color red. Everybody wearing green, please line up. And what's a fruit or a vegetable that's green? Just kind of help keep the theme going. Of course, there's going to be some children wearing brown or black or something that doesn't really fit in with this. And I would ask those children to name a sometimes food, a food that, you can only have, that you should only have on occasion. So you might get chips, cake, cookies, things like that. And so this way, it really helps me assess that they did understand the assignments, that they understand the healthy foods, the foods that, are sometimes foods, and help them just kind of really recognize the importance of eating the different colors, and not just only carrots, because carrots are your favorite. So that's how I would close that activity out. And please, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll upload the documents, and I guess that's that. Thank you.